Okay, so this is Miss Ballard, and I'm going to go over part 2 of the division study guide. Like Miss Haynes said, the study guide is the same as the test, different numbers, but the same skills with each question. So, word problems, we do want the students to annotate their word problems and take notes on them. So, when they do this, they'll read the question, of course, and then they have to go through, and I like them to underline the question just because it helps show them exactly what the question's asking. And then, so Emily can read 72 pages in 1 hour, which is 3 times more than she could read last year. A big thing to stress with the kids, don't let this 3 times more make them automatically think that they're multiplying, because the question asks how many pages could Emily read in 1 hour last year. So we're going to take our 72 and divide it by 3. 3 goes into 7. 2 times 3 is 6. 1, and bring down our 2. Again, students can use any division skill to solve any division strategy. They can do the area model, they can do the box method, they can do partial quotients, or they can do long division. We are fine with any of them as long as they are showing their work. That is our most important thing. So with long division, I get the answer of 24. So then I do like my students to write them in a complete sentence. They at least have to have a label. And I wrote the wrong word. Emily could read 24 pages in 1 hour last year. So as long as they are showing their work and getting the correct answer, and they're taking some kind of notes and giving their answer some kind of label, they will get the full points for this. Now, the weird thing about the division test, number 16 and number 18 are both just multiplication questions. It kind of is there to trick them. But we are going to have on our marker boards that 16 and 18 are multiplication questions, so the students will know that on the day of the test, and it will be the same 2 questions. They will just be straight multiplication skills. So with these multiplication skills, they can use any strategy again. So if they like the area model best, Jesse earned $78 at the bake sale. Aaron earned 4 times more than that. How much did Aaron earn at the bake sale? So if they want to use the area model, they can do that. They can do 78 times 4, and they can multiply that out to get to their answer. And then again, the same thing, they need to have the word problem as well, or not the word problem, the sentence as part of their answer, because those are the things that we look for when we are grading these. So they can do the area model, or they can just do standard multiplication, the standard algorithm. That would be fine too. And then they would get 312. So then Aaron earned $312. So that would be the word problems. And then on the next page, page 2 of the word problems, they are the same skills. Division on the 17. 18 is just straight multiplication. The students will know about the multiplication questions. They will know they are just multiplication. And then on the back, we have 2 more problems, 19 and 20. And these questions are multi-step questions. So the students will have to multiply and then divide to get their answer on both of these. We're going to be grading these the same as the other ones. So as long as they have annotated and taken their notes on their question, shown their work, gotten the correct answer, and labeled it, they will get the full points. So the Rockin' Tea Shop received a shipment of 4 boxes of t-shirts. Each box has 135 shirts. If they want to sell shirts in packs of 3, how many packs will they be able to make? So if they have to have 135 t-shirts in 4 boxes, they're going to do 135 times 4, and they will get 540. And then they're going to make packs of 3. Sorry about that. They're going to make packs of 3, so they're going to take 540 and divide it by 3. And bring down my 4. And then that would be 8, 24, And okay, so a big thing that I notice that my students do, they get to that 0 and they think they're done. Make sure you remind them that they have to bring all of those numbers down. When they run out of numbers to bring down, that's when they are finished. And now, so they would have 183 packs. So I would write that in complete sentence. And then I would have my correct answer. And number 20 is the same skill, different numbers. They are they'll multiply
Rachel
and then,
Aguilar, please come
sorry.
to the office. Rachel Aguilar to the office.
So they'll have the same skill with number 20.